Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Shelly streaming room. I'm glad to see that we are already many in this live session. Today, we will introduce to you a brand new Shelly products that are coming to the market. Shelly Smart MCBs. We are launching them in the communication with Z-Wave and Zigbee and Bluetooth. Very exciting device, especially for the installer community, I would say here. Igor, who is the expert for this product, will walk you through a presentation at the end, a demo, and then a Q&A. You know the drill. For all your open questions, please use the chat, and at the end we will answer. Maria Manchovska, who is a product owner for the Bluetooth version of these devices, will join the Q&A to answer the questions dedicated to the Bluetooth and Zigbee version. Igor and Maria are joining us online today. And I'm on my own in the studio. So yeah, other than that, okay, this was just a small detail. Let's go forward. Igor, welcome.
Hi.
And we can go with the presentation.
Hi, hello. Hello also
Hi,
from
Igor.
Slovenia studio. We, like you mentioned, we will show you today, actually we'll present you today the Shelly Smart Miniature Circuit Breaker. I hope everybody can see it. Like Shana already mentioned, the miniature breaker, or MCB for short, we will use it MCB, so it's going to be quicker. We will come, like, should I say, Z-Wave version, Bluetooth, and Zigbee. Before you start to ask why not Wi-Fi, very simple. Wi-Fi consumes too much energy, and we were not able to have enough power to run the MCB with Wi-Fi. So these three options are, like should I say, this is the first in its kind. It's basically the first of this kind, unique in the world, like we can say. Let's go a little bit through his details. Like we already mentioned a few times, it's going to be working on the Z-Wave, Bluetooth, and Zigbee. A part of its primary function, which will remain breaking the circuit in case of emergency or just for maintenance. It will have real-time event detection and notification, meaning you will get notified if there is some fault, overcurrent and short circuit protection. It, of course, cut out simultaneously phase and neutral line. It's a bidirect. It have a bidirectional metering incorporated, so you can measure both sides. It's all in one M compact size, so just no hassle to add other devices. Just replace it. It will have the option to switch off remotely, and it will come in 12 models, meaning 6 ampere, 10, 13, 16, 20, and 25 ampere, both course B and C, so slow and fast. It will have 5 years of warranty, and on top of all, it's made in Europe, certified in Europe, so it have all the certification needed for an MCB. Let's go quick through the differences. The traditional MCB provide standard overload and short circuit protection. Smart MCB have the same overload and short circuit protection. Plus, it simultaneously disconnect L and phase and neutral lines. Certification, both of them are certified to comply the safety standards. Installation space, same, 1M, compact size, so no need any extra slots for metering and anything else. Event and fault notification, the traditional MCB does not have. Like we mentioned, the Shelly Smart MCB does have notification. It does have also energy metering, where traditional does not have. Well, simplicity, when we talk about simplicity, say, okay, it's 1M both, but if you want to have notifications, if you want to have metering, you require additional hardware. The traditional MCB does not have a remote control, while, of course, like Shelly Smart MCB does have. Communication, traditional MCB, you just have to look at it, so no communication. While Shelly Smart MCB using the 3 different type of communication can be extended till 1 kilometer with the Z-Wave long range, or you can use indoors like a few meters, 10 meters to Bluetooth, or ZigBee up to 30 meters. Integration of this traditional MCB, it's just a standalone device which is safeguard your house. The Smart Shelly MCB do the same, plus it can be integrated in smart automation systems. Of course, value, if after all I say this, the Shelly Smart MCB does not have more value than a standard MCB, I don't know what to say anymore. Or let's go and again go a little bit deeper on the benefits. Like we mentioned already, have multiple connectivity options, Bluetooth, Z-Wave, ZigBee. It can be switched remotely off. We will talk about the use cases a little bit later. Real-time events, so it can detect and notify you with different alarms over current, over voltage, and of course switching off. So something was really wrong, that the meter went the MCB went off. It have the bidirectional energy metering, which support volt, amperes, watt, kilowatt, of course, both in export and import. And of course, all the data can be then visualized in the home automation systems. And it's compact, what we say, 1M size, so directly change one by one, no need of extra meters or equipment. Like we say, overcurrent short circuit protection as a standard MCB. We have 12 models, again, 6, 10, 13, 16, 20, 25 amperes in B and C curves. It's certified, so all the certification and tests needed for an MCB, they are done and certified. The device is certified, and it's made in completely in European Union. What can be typically used for? First of all, electrical protection. As with the standard MCB, we are adding real-time fault notification, bidirectional energy metering, and of course for safety, like in emergencies. What can be these cases? Let's start with the home, normal home. Notification fault detection can significantly enhance safety thanks to the continuous metering, instant notification, sent to the smartphone, over voltage, over current, disconnection to fault. So all these events are sent to the smartphone via a controller. While we are talking about control, I have to mention that Z-Wave version will be certified. We are in the certification process, so it will work with most known Z-Wave controllers such as UB, Home Center, Homey, SmartThings, Home Assistant, of course, not to talk about. So all of them. Bidirectional energy metering. Of course, if you have solar panels, you can monitor this. It measures the active power flow in both direction and monitoring voltage. So you can use it to redirect your energy, excess of energy. No need to send it back to the grid. Of course, what this means, it also enhances energy efficiency. Advanced energy locks also can be used to optimize energy usage, improve efficiency, and detect abnormal patterns early. For example, if you have some device, some appliance that was using previously was using 2 kilowatts then per water heater, and now it suddenly uses 3 kilowatts, there's something wrong, you know in advance. You can then call the technician to have a check. Remote circuit control, what this means, that you can make some automations. For example, a fire risk, when you have home automation that detects the fire, it can automatically trigger and cut off the power as is necessary when there is a fire. Water leak protection, if you again have some automation that detects leakage, you can automatically switch off that room to prevent damage to appliances or people. Another one can be a storm approaching. You're in vacation. You don't need to go home or call somebody. You just can disarm the system that you don't want to get damaged. In some Airbnbs or multi-unit buildings, we can provide like accurate energy billing for each tenant without installing separate utility meters, so all in one, as mentioned. Once the smart MCB is in place, each tenant can have his measurement. In more industrial use cases, commercial building, load manager, so load management in an office or retail space. The device can monitor how much power each circuit uses, which help prevent electrical overloads, avoid downtime. Remote site monitoring, example in sites which there is no people present, can like telecom towers, we have our pump stations. We can monitor and control the electrical system from anywhere, and if there is any abnormality, can immediately send somebody to check up. Industrial machine protection, again, monitoring. We can protect machines because we are tracking their energy usage. If a machine starts drawing too much current or runs on a low voltage, it means that something is wrong. And again, prevention before something worse can happen. This is mostly it, since it's a simple device, but a smart one. What are the benefits? We mentioned many times. Combine standard and smart functionalities in one M-size device: protection, monitoring, notification, and remote control. Meaning fewer components is required to the distribution board, reduced installation time and complexity, gather project value at lower cost. Instant notification prevent damage. We mentioned many times a simple way to integrate smart energy management into your project. Easy integration into building automation system, since it's one model, just add to the home automation controller, and you will be able to monitor and make automation out of it. Reliable, secure technology. It's designed for both for commercial and residential use, and everything have to be safe. Ideal for large complex because of the Z-wave long range, as we mentioned. The communication can be up to 1 kilometer, of course, line of sight. If there is walls, of course, the range is lower, but still with one controller you can cover the whole complex. Complies, of course, with all European standards, guarantees and protection, or the certification. The device is built in EU. Basically, it's an advanced integrated solution that adds extra value to every project that we have. I basically came to the end. Shania, I am passing you the word again.
Okay, so perfect. This was a great presentation, Igor. Short, clear, and straightforward to the product specifics, use cases. I really like the use cases portion. So everyone here in the audience, I can see there are already a lot of questions, and thank you about that. I see specifically one question, that is, can we have this webinar in German? The moment I saw the comment, I right away contacted the right person, the most technical representative from Germany. We will work on it. Something that I can say, we will work on it. Hopefully soon we can have the date and announce the date for the German webinar. I know that next in the agenda is the demo portion. So Igor, should we proceed?
Yes. And here I will share my screen again. We have here our demo suitcase. I hope you see it. You're gonna see it. Yes, should be seen. So as you can see, we have IQ Panel 4. It's a alarm system which incorporate also Z-Wave. Why I choose this one? Because of its simplicity. It have already gateway inside. It's battery powered. So basically I am without power. You can see here that panel AC is off. It's still working. And but to add the device, now we have this one is the previous one. I will just turn on the power. And what I've done is I've added to see how easy it is to add the device, installation devices, Z-Wave, and I add via Smart Start, I add a device which is not in the network yet. As you can see, I turn it on. You can see the light is blinking. In a while, the device should communicate with the gateway if I put the number correctly, and we will have a live demonstration how the device is added to the network. It's not yet. Okay. This does not want to run. Otherwise, we can add the device in a normal way, since it does not want to work in this way. Very easy. If it does not work with the Smart Start, we can press the button, which is this small thingy here. I use a small wooden stick. Press it until the light gets solid blue. Release. Press again. When it starts to blink, it releases. The device is connected. It's requesting for the PIN code. Actually, it will go on because already it's in the start, a smart start. So the PIN code is provided and the device will be added to the gateway. Once it's in the gateway, I basically wire just the panel and the two lamps and the 2 p.m. A good custom is to put the name, otherwise we will not what is what. So MCB, 10 ampere, kitchen, let's say, or whatever, say hall. So we know that it is MCB, which is controlling the hall. Add. It's added, as we can hear, and now we have it here. It's usually on. It takes some time to finish the interview. After the interview is finished, we will be able to measure the power. Unfortunately, just one side in this case. Okay, takes more time than usual. Living room, the other device is working, and we can see that is 12 volts, watts. Apologize. We can check again. It's just 5, so it's just the panel without the lights. Nice thing was to say that you can use it to switch it off to trigger the device. Triggered, so it's off. Now the panel will say that it's no power. The light is not working anymore because we switch it off remotely, which can be done with the automation or anything else like manually. To reload, we cannot do it manually because we're talking about safety. If the device is triggered, if for some reason, if this reason, this cause of its trigger is not resolved, we cannot rearm it without knowing that everything is okay. In this case, everything is okay. So we have to put it down, rearm, and then soon the power will come back. The lights will be working, and basically that's it. A very simple device, but very nice, secure device. I finished with the demo. I try to do it quickly, and back here with you, Chennai. we are back. Time for questions.
Okay, perfect. Can you see me? Am I on? Okay, perfect. Thank you very much once again, Igor. I can see that there are, as I mentioned, a lot of questions, but thank you very much to our internal teams that are actively answering at the moment some of your questions. Everyone, let me see what exactly was answered and see. Okay, the communication is long. One question that I saw a bit ago, what is the price point of this product, of these products, let's say on that?
I'm a technician. I don't know yet. They
Okay,
didn't give
so
me
we
yet.
don't have. If someone have any information from our internal teams here in the meeting for the exact price point or around, please share in the chat. I completely understand, Igor, that you don't have the exact information. Availability, when we are planning to launch this product, Igor? I know this is not a very technical question again.
No, I think it's December. If not December, it's going to be January. A braking capacity, I see you see the question about the braking capacity. It's 4 kiloamperes. Sorry, 6 kiloamperes, 6,000 amperes.
Okay.
And intended for residential and industrial use, so both.
Yeah, this was answered already in the chat. What about differential circuit breaker? I can see, I'm not sure if this was answered. Okay, do you in roadmap to have an MBC with the display and button of Pro 4 PM? An interesting question. Currently, we are actively, I would say, working on these products to launch those, then the roadmap. At the moment, we don't, I would say we don't have at the moment. Will there be a version with the wired communication? Sorry, Maria, go on.
Yes, I think that this with the Pro 4 PM device was actually a question to me. No, currently we don't have this device in our roadmap, but depending on what is the progress with and how is accepted the first blue version, we could think of a bigger device with display and so on.
Perfect. Thank you very much. The next question here, will there be a version with the wired communication?
And not for the Z-Wave, because Z-Wave does not have a LAN. And I don't think it will be also neither for Bluetooth or ZigBee, because it will need Wi-Fi, and there is no space. So no extra space. I also see the question, what compromise was made to fit so many extra features into a component that is already so small in size? No compromises. We find small spaces and we fit everything in. So two small PCBs, which is one is the chip and the other one is power and measuring. So no compromises. The MCB is 100% MCB. There's no modification whatsoever.
Great. Do you have these in both B and C trip curves?
Yes. Mentioned already.
The short answer is yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Yes, B and C, and they just answered. Perfect. Did we miss any questions? Most of them were answered while you were showing the demo, Igor.
Yes, my colleagues from here.
Yes. Thank you very much, team.
Thank you.
When the 32 amperes is the question, I think. The last 32? Question. And sorry?
32 amperes, no. Yeah. Because the coil that is measuring the power, it's not enough big to measure the 33 amps. 25 is the limit. So if we go more, the measurement is not accurate anymore because it goes in the over. It cannot. So we cannot fit more on the space that we have. That is the compromise. So we cannot go over 25.
Okay, perfect. And the right away question under the 32 amperes is, what about 40 amperes?
Explained, no. The problem is the space.
Perfect. Interesting question. Can more than one communication standard be used at the same time, like Bluetooth and Z-Wave? Maria and Igor, what would you say here?
No, because there's different chip. So Z-Wave,
There's
it's one chip, and Bluetooth and ZigBee is another chip. So no, we cannot fit two chips. No, it's no space. That's what it is.
too small product.
Too small.
Okay. What about three-phase model?
We are working on it, looking in the possibilities. We cannot say nothing for that now. We will see.
Okay. Can multiple devices be installed together in one distribution box? Usually one unit should be left space for each additional unit under higher load due to thermal issues.
The like mentioned before, MCB is 100% MCB. We just added two small PCBs inside to have the extra smart functionality. So you use it as you use the normal MCB. Yeah, it's a normal MCB
Okay.
under even I didn't mention. Maybe I can mention now. Even if the our circuit like it broke for some reason or is not working anymore, the MCB will still work as an MCB. So no worries. You will not get the state, you will not get notification, but in some short circuit will be present in your house or something go wrong, it will still trip. So just to mention.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much for the insight. Okay. Does it work without neutral wire?
It have to, yes, at least from one side. If you don't want to connect the neutral out and the output, you don't need. I mean, it's better you cut both of the lines, but it needs an the input. Yeah, it needs because of the PCBs that we need. You need power. So yeah, it needs neutral from at least from the input. And I see that Leon already say that PA 3-phase it's coming with the Wi-Fi Pro CB series. So
Absolutely. Okay. Could you make a larger version? Is just a request, not a real question. Thank you very much for the request.
we will see.
Questions. I really like the communication and love the communication that we have here in the chat. I really love the fact that our internal teams are chiming in. If our CTO just chimed in and answered some of the questions or just one of the specific questions, which is great. Really love the collaboration. Something interesting to add in the installer portal, the platform that some time ago we launched, now we just add the banners that are leading to the MCBs registration form. Once you access the installer portal, even on the sign in page, you can see the banners. Click on the sign up. You can sign into to the form, and you'll be the first one to get information for the MCBs before even the launch. So feel free to access. I just shared the link in the chat. Yeah, anything else? Anything else? Yeah, I can see that the answers are ongoing. Igor, would you like to add anything? Or Maria, do you want to add anything for the ZigBee and Bluetooth version?
No, I think that
Okay.
Igor presented both versions very, very well. Thank you, Igor.
Very, very well.
You're welcome.
Perfect. Igor,
there
thank
is
you
one
very
question
much.
maybe
Really.
that you will be able to answer. Yes.
The
Because
device has a
Z-Wave does not
memory
have.
lock in case it has no internet connection for some reason. Can you repeat the answer, Igor? Sorry.
Yeah, Z-Wave does not have. I don't know how about the Bluetooth because I'm not so familiar with. Maria, if you can tell us.
The Bluetooth version also doesn't have memory lock in this case because of the small size.
Okay. So it will, for the Z-Wave, what I know, it have the memory of the kilowatts, which there is two counters. So one for import, one for export. So that one is stored, even if the device uses the connection. So once the connection is back on, it will report the new state. I think it's going to be the same for the Bluetooth and ZigBee. If not, correct me.
Yes, sure. Once the connection
Okay.
is restored, it will report the latest.
Okay.
And this is the last question. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. The recording will be shortly uploaded to Shelly Academy YouTube page, where you can use it for future reference. Other than that, in December, we will have one webinar. Soon we will announce the date. And thank you very much for joining this session. Igor, Maria, it was very interesting to learn about the Shelly Smart MCBs. Really looking forward to see them on the market. Thank you very much, everyone. See
Thank
you
you
on the next
for
one.
inviting me, and bye-bye.
Thank you, Igor.
Thank you and bye.